I'm Albert, and from what I hear, you're Aiden. You have quite the reputation, my boy, for being fearless, for boldly crisscrossing the city at night, as if it were broad daylight.
You believe all that?
At first, I didn't believe, because a pilgrim's always a guy with some kind of dark past. A bandit, a rebel, an outcast. But from what they say about you...
I'm sure whatever you've heard is an exaggeration.
Nonsense, my boy. I have something you probably don't come across all that much.
Okay.
Faith. Faith in you.
I'd be careful with that.
It's no time to be careful, my boy. I believe that your strength, determination, and courage are just what you need to retrieve priceless treasures before they are lost forever. Before mankind is plunged irrevocably into the intellectual and philosophical Dark Ages.
So, your books, that's...
This isn't about dime store paperbacks, boy.
Okay.
I'm talking about the greatest works of literature ever created through the eons of human existence. The greatest thought pieces, philosophical treatises, works of romance, drama, and horror. All of which serve to illuminate and uplift humanity itself. Losing such a heritage would reduce us to cavemen, with no better way to express ourselves than through savage grunts as we scratch crude figures on walls.
Sure.
Okay.
How can I help?
Ouais.
Work with me, please, to find and secure these treasures.
Okay.
I've been researching the local private book collections. If I'm right, many priceless volumes may be found all around the city. Of course, many of the dwellings are now infested by these horrible creatures of the night. That's where you come in.
Okay.
Here, take this list. Each title on it corresponds to one of the many facets of humanity. Fail to save them, and the diamond of mankind will dull and shatter like cheap glass. Remember, we are not simply creatures of flesh and blood, but also of mind and ideas. I am charging you with the salvation of the very spirit of man.
Right. I'm off then.
All right. Donc t'arrêtes de bombarder un peu. Yo l'équipe, vous l'avez compris, c'est une quête annexe, mais elle tourne plus autour de Thalia qu'Albert, donc je vais surtout vous partager les discussions qu'on a avec Thalia. En gros, Albert à chaque fois nous raconte l'histoire qui tourne autour des bouquins qu'on ramène, et Thalia a tendance à faire quelques petites réactions avant de nous refournir de nouvelles localisations pour trouver de nouveaux bouquins. Je vous laisse découvrir tout ça, et ne vous en faites pas, c'est pas pour rien que je vous montre tout ça. Wink, à plus l'équipe. Trouvé. Ah bah on y est, parfait. Un bouquin. Voilà. Hop là.
Hi Aiden, I'm Thalia. So, you're the pilgrim Albert told me is helping us rebuild humanity's library.
Ouais.
Albert's a wonderful man. I only hope others will appreciate what he's trying to do. We're not in the middle of the Renaissance, you know. Few people read. What about you?
What about me?
Do you read?
Sometimes, ouais, des fois.
When I can. Not often.
Then tell me what you think. Between the Bible and Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales, which would you consider a better guide to human behavior?
Les deux.
Depends on who you are, and what you need to get by, doesn't it?
Thoughtfully answered. Seems there's more to you than meets the eye. And what meets the eye is pleasing enough.
Okay.
You're a breath of fresh air, Aiden. We must talk again next time you bring back books for Albert. Speaking of which, here are the locations of more books.
Ok. Ben on est reparti. Trouver. En voilà un. Ah, il y en a deux ici. Ok. Je suppose qu'ils sont pas au même endroit. Ah, le voilà. Ok. J'ai l'impression que c'est en dessous. Voilà, on y est. Et de 1. Et de 2.
Hello, Aiden. I see you've brought back a collection of Shakespeare's works for Albert.
Yep.
Are you familiar with Romeo and Juliet?
Okay.
I guess.
Tell me, do you believe in love? I mean, true love.
Like
The
Shakespeare.
fated love of which Shakespeare wrote.
I guess I do.
I'd like to think so. I just haven't seen a lot of it in my life.
It's true. Even simple affection seems in scarce supply these days. But the hope... It's the hope that can make it possible. If not now, then later. As the fates decree. Speaking to you, Aiden, has once again been a revelation. I look forward to your next visit. It's a welcome break for me. For you too, I hope. Here's a new list. Watch out for yourself.
Ok. Est-ce que je suis le seul à sentir une vibe un peu... nuit ou jour Venez pas m'emmerder. Voilà. Ah, le voilà.
Aiden, it's such a wonderful day. Let's dispense with all this dreary philosophizing, shall we?
Okay.
Ok.
I see you brought back the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Tell me, Aiden, as a pilgrim, are you an adventurer like Huckleberry Finn?
Oui.
Every day out there was an adventure, I can tell you that. Not always a pleasant one, though.
There was plenty of unpleasantness in Huckleberry Finn.
In that case, call me Huck.
And I'll be your Mary Jane.
Wow.
Tell me, Aiden, do you have a thing for older women like Huck did?
Excuse me?
Never mind. I am just glad you've retained your sense of humor in the face of this
Okay.
world of darkness. And don't ever think I take for granted the danger you surely encounter every day.
The danger's out there, Thalia. Here with you. No reason not to relax.
That's how I feel when you're around, Aiden. Thank you for that. I'll anxiously await your return. Before you go,
Ok. Et le dernier bouquin est là-bas. Yep.
I've barely been able to focus, waiting for you to return.
Wow.
I see you brought Kafka's Metamorphosis. Albert's been after that particular book for a while. I'm sure Albert waxed poetic about the theme of transformation and its parallels to the state of our world.
A lot of wax, actually. 2 earfuls, at least.
That's Albert. But I'm curious what you think. Is the protagonist's transformation
Again.
into a giant cockroach an apt parallel for what's going on in our world?
Ouais, de fou. Non, en vrai, je sais pas du tout. Ça, oui, géant, je sais pas vraiment. Géant, non.
Hey, don't tell Albert, but it doesn't really work for me.
Oh? How so?
It turned me into a roach any day over becoming an infected.
I agree. I'm more apt to compare our world to Kafka's The Trial. We're all stuck in a maze of increasing danger and absurdity. There are authorities, but no accountability. No way to truly solve any problems.
Can't argue with that.
Do you know? This might be a little out of turn, Aiden, but I don't think I've ever been so aroused by a discussion of nihilism.
Aroused.
I have to confess,
Whoa.
Aiden.
Okay.
I was attracted to you the moment I laid eyes on you. So if I come off a little thirsty, well, I am. But it's your mind, Aiden. You constantly surprise and delight me. You have a devastating combination of mind and body. I've said too much. I hope I didn't just drive you away. Please, Aiden, come back soon.
Ok, on va revenir vite, en effet.
Hey, what are you doing here?
None of your business. What do you want?
What the fuck?
I'm just looking for a book, not for any trouble.
You see books, we see toilet paper. Find another library.
I just came from one, and I can't let you rip those books to shreds.
Can't let us? Please. Get him, boys. Let's pick his corpse clean.
C'est pas une bonne idée. Ok, bon bah, puisqu'il n'y a pas le choix. Calme-toi. Il y en a pas mal des bouquins, j'ai l'impression. Hein? Ah ouais, d'accord, il y en a 7 ici. Ça fait 2. Ça fait 3. Ça fait 4. Oh, guerre épée. Je connais ça. Ça fait 5. 6. Et... Ah. 7. Yes. Nous voilà de retour à la librairie et apparemment on a reçu un message de Thalia. Donc, nous voilà.
You're self-confident. That much is obvious. But do you believe in anything outside of yourself? Bigger than yourself?
En sachant exactement... Ouais, clairement. Les causes... Je crois en certaines causes et je crois en certaines personnes.
I'd like to think so. But the world doesn't make believing very easy.
Agreed. But we have to hope that all this suffering isn't for nothing.
It'd be way fucked up if this was all for nothing.
I see you're conflicted about this. But not despairing. That's something.
I just don't want to see life as a constant struggle for nothing, I guess.
I see. Thank you for sharing this with me. Oh, here.
I have to go, but I have to tell you something first.
What's that?
But I know I don't always have the right words. But I do enjoy our talks.
I'm glad. I do too. See you again. Soon, I hope.
I hope to. Je suis là-dedans. On y est. Apparemment, il y a 6 bouquins. 1, 2, 3. Le livre de la jungle est mort. 5. Et 6. Nous y voilà. On va parler à Thalia.
There you are, dear Aiden. I've missed you.
Likewise, Thalia.
Albert seems pleased with today's haul. H.G. Wells's War of the Worlds, huh?
Yep.
You know, every day I wonder, are we at war?
Ouais.
Well, who, us? Wait, did I say something wrong?
Oh, Aiden, that was so cute. No, we're good. I was referring to the world around us. Is that in a state of war?
Oh, right. The world.
Bah, on est un peu en guerre, ouais. Maintenant, ouais.
Oh, we're at war, all right, believe me. And not just one. A lot. Everyone seems to be at each other's throats for one reason or another.
Sounds like you're talking about the infected.
Some days, it's hard to tell who's more dangerous. The infected, or regular people.
How distressing, Aiden. But quite an insight. Here's what you need. Till next time?
Yeah, till next time, Thalia.
Here we go again. Jeez. Il y en a combien des lots de livres? On a dû revenir au hall de Villador carrément. Mais finalement c'est très similaire. Yes, voilà. Tiens, il y a une cassette. Excuse-moi chef. Apparemment il y en aurait un là. Ouh. Yes. Et le voilà le dernier. Ok. Hop. Et de 1. Hop. Et de 2. On a un là. C'est bon. Ok. On est de retour.
Aiden, I have a fresh list of book locations for you.
Ok.
Was that Alice's Adventures in Wonderland you brought back? Do you consider the library your Wonderland now?
I don't know about that, but it's a definite change of pace.
I bet. I would imagine, like Alice's journeys, yours are disorienting. And you're probably surrounded by no small amount of madness. You seem immune to such afflictions. Seem, I say. But are you really, Aiden? Do you ever get close to losing it?
Non. Il faut suivre ce qu'on suit. Je suppose.
No way. If I did, I'd be dead.
I can see that you're a stoic. But certainly you must feel fear and dread at times. Like late at night when you're alone? When the day comes closing in on you?
I got no room for that. It's unproductive and dangerous.
I see. Well, I certainly didn't mean to impugn your manhood.
And I'm off. See you next time.
I'll be counting the hours.
Alright. Juste à côté. Voilà, on y est. Dans cet appartement, il y en a 3. Hey. on a les 3. Je les ai vus, tous les 3. Je croyais les avoir vus tous les 3. Oui. Les droits de l'homme. Bon, carrément. Hop là. Got it? Yep. He'll stay down. Et dehors. Ici. Alors ici on a 3 aussi. 1. La République. 2. Et 3. Beowulf.
Ah, if it isn't my intellectual sparring partner. I see you brought Albert a copy of Plato's Republic. Heady stuff.
I haven't read it, but Albert was sure excited.
If it has pages, Albert's excited. But here's a question. If you had to make a choice, would you choose to be just or to be happy?
If I had to choose,
I'll say
I'd be
happiness.
happy. We all deserve to be happy.
I suppose, but at what cost? Could you disregard the pain and suffering around you and still be happy?
You said choose one, so I did. You didn't say I had to be realistic.
Albert's shelves are nearly full. I suppose you'll stop visiting soon.
We'll just have to see about that.
Well, at least there's one more location to check.
Ok. Ok. Oh. Il y a 9 bouquins ici. On est à 7. Il y a celui-là et il y a celui-là. Le dernier.
Ah, here you are. This will make Albert happy.
You, give us that book.
What, this book? What's it to you?
Because it contains a treasure map.
Look, I think you're confused. It's called Treasure Island, and it may show a picture of a treasure map, but it's not real.
That's not what we hear. Now hand it over.
It's not gonna happen.
Then we'll take it from you. We're good at that. Plunder 'em, boys.
C'était pas une bonne idée.
Take them out. End his life. Crack his skull open.
I got something for you, you piece of shit. You're the tortoise, and I'm the hare. Eat this, motherfucker.
Ça va péter. À moins qu'il marche pas dessus. Non, il va marcher dessus. Oh putain. Oh, cool down. Cool down outside. Guys.
A treasure in Treasure Island. Idiots.
Yep.
Wait, what's this? Looks like a safe combination.
En effet, il y en a un. Ok. Huh.
I'll be damned. It was a treasure map. Well, of sorts. Luckily, the book is the only treasure Albert's looking for.
Of the books you brought, On the Origin of Species and Treasure Island caught my eye.
And probably inspired a question.
Indeed. So, how do you view yourself? Are you a pioneer like Darwin? Or a pirate like those found in Treasure Island?
A pioneer, clearly.
I like to think of myself as a pioneer.
Oh, really?
I can go places most can't. I've seen things most will never see.
Aren't we full of ourselves today?
I'm just saying, I get around, like a pioneer. On that note, it looks like I finished my work with Albert.
Oh, so it means you won't be coming back.
Yeah, I mean,
As hard as it is to admit it, at least a part of me is really sad to hear it. The feelings I've read about, that's nothing compared to what I feel. I'll miss our conversations.
yeah, me too, Thalia.
Do you think it's possible that I could see you again?
Very possible.
You can visit me at home, if you want. I've marked my flat on your map. I'll be there after the sunset.
Okay.
Okay.
See you there.
Till then, Aiden.
Until then. Ah, c'est vraiment pas loin du bateau du coup. À 35 mètres. Bah, du coup, elle aussi, elle est... Elle aussi, c'est une night runneuse en fait. Genre, elle monte des échelles pour aller chez elle. Ah ouais. Petit générateur et tout.
It's Aiden.
Come in.
Hey. Wow. C'est stylé. C'est beau.
We have a nice place.
Thanks. At least here you can pretend that this whole nightmare isn't happening outside.
Elle s'est fait toute mimi et tout.
You know, I had a dream.
What dream?
That one morning, I went outside. There were people on the streets, kids playing, people in the cafes, like in the books I read. Crazy, right?
I think we all share that dream.
Do you think if this world were different, would you get married? Build a house?
That seems unlikely. It's so detached from what my life is.
My everyday life is in my imagination. In literature. I'm probably just a weak little girl to you.
No. You're sensitive, but that doesn't mean you're weak. Those who are weak just give up. They stop caring about anything. Give up on life, but you still care. It means you still fight.
Someone told me once that only the gentle are ever really strong. Will you hold me, Aiden? Can we pretend that what's outside isn't happening? Just this one time.
Just this one time.
All right, Thalia. Just this one time.
Were you just gonna slip out?
Well, no, it's just that, you know.
Monsters to fight, people to save. I've read those books.
I'll see you later.
Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. We both know the world we live in, after all.
Didn't you say yours was the world of imagination?
But not delusions. I'm glad this dream has come true.
Likewise.
I know. Goodbye, Aiden.